let us proceed to the third part of this general introduction, which we call the reference. Again, we'll be transforming you to love chemistry, right? So we'd like you to present to you reference books, and notes, right? Books and notes, right? Of 40 of chemistry, right? Reference books and notes, which are of 40 of chemistry. So we'd like to begin with manake vitabu vya rejea kwa ajili ya kujifunzia kemia, right? So these reference books will be used for all the 4 classes of ordinary education. The first one. So I can categorize them into 2 groups. We have textbook, right? Textbooks, textbooks, and also we have questions and answer books and the materials. This is not notes actually, you can call it the materials, right? In general, material. Reference books and the materials, right? And materials. Okay, so reference books and what? And material. Okay, hi. So then we say that in the first reference book, what the difference between textbooks and the question and answers books. Textbooks, these are the books that explain the concept, first of all, by using descriptions, right? Giving you some examples, and then at the end of each chapter, they might mean that you might be given some of the trial questions. You have to try yourself, and at the end of the book, you find that the answers for the questions, or for the odd numbers of the questions, might be provided. So that's what we call the textbook. So it's good for learning, especially that for the beginnings, or to understand or to learn the particular concept. So the first one, this is a good reference. It's not actually for the reading, but just to know the boundaries. We call it the syllabus. We call it the chemistry syllabus. Say chemistry syllabus. Chemistry syllabus. Right? Chemistry syllabus. Okay? Chemistry syllabus of 40. So we call it the chemistry syllabus for ordinary, right? For ordinary, secondary education, right? Education. And this is from 5, from Form 1 to Form 4. And the author of this book is Tanzania Institute of Education. TAYAI means Tanzania Institute of Education. So this is the syllabus book, which explaining the boundaries. First of all, what does this book explain? First of all, it explains topics that you have to cover in each class. Secondly, it explains the specific objective it explains the subtopics in that particular topic. Thirdly, it explains specific objectives, right, that the students have to achieve at the end of the particular subtopic. Means if you cover a particular subtopic, for example, you cover the subtopic of mole concept, right? So when you cover it, it means that there are some specific objectives you have to analyze and investigate yourself to see whether that you've achieved them or not, right? And then thirdly and fourthly, also this syllabus book explaining the teaching strategies that the teacher has to use, and even the learning strategy that the students has to use on learning chemistry. And then also this book are also explaining the teaching resources that are required on teaching the particular subtopic. Again, that's not the end, but also it shows the number of periods, estimated number of periods that might be used to cover a particular concept. You see, so it's a very important reference book. The chemistry syllabus for ordinary, and you should have new chemistry syllabus for ordinary secondary education, which are currently the new syllabus is published for the first time 2010. Once we have a new syllabus again, we'll let you know. Don't worry about that. So you are connected, you are updated on this program. So in these sessions, I don't have it, so that I can show you. Okay, manake let me translate. Chemistry syllabus manake ni kitabu ambacho kinachokuwa kinatupa mpaka, kinatueleza kwanza mada, vijimada vidogo vidogo ndani ya mada kuu, na itaeleza pia malengo ambayo mwanafunzi anatakiwa kuwa nayo anapokuwa anajifunza mada fulani, na pia kwamba manake mbinu ambazo mwalimu anaweza kutumia kumfundisha mwanafunzi, na pia kitabu hiki kinaeleza mbinu ambazo mwanafunzi anaweza akajifunza concept au kwamba kipengele fulani katika somo au katika mada fulani ya chemistry. Kwa ni kitabu ambacho ni muhimu sana, kinaonyesha pia idadi ya vipindi na idadi ya vipindi vilivyokadiriwa kuweza kujifunza hicho kitu. Kwa ni kitabu kizuri kwa mwalimu anayefundisha, kitabu kizuri kwa mwanafunzi anayekuwa anajifunza. Make sure that you have it. Unfortunately that I don't have a sample of it to show you in this lecture, but we know that we have it in our library store, so you can go online and then you can go in the descriptions of this video and see that how much does it cost, and then how much does it cost for itself, and how much the shipping cost to ship in any regions of Tanzania, all the 31 regions including Pemba and Zanzibar. Yes, Pemba and Zanzibar. So you can order it in order for you to learn and enjoy the beauty of what? The beauty of chemistry, right? Kwa unaweza ukanunua hicho kitabu cha syllabus kwenye mtandao na tukakutumia mahali popote pale ulipo katika nchi ya Tanzania. The second reference book is called the Chemistry. Chemistry Forms 1 and 2, right? Students book. Students books. Right? And then the author also is by TAYAI. Okay? So this is the second reference book. This is the textbook. Chemistry Form 1 and Form 2 Students Books by TAYAI. Kemia, kidato cha kwanza na cha pili, kitabu cha mwanafunzi ambacho kimeandaliwa na taasisi ya elimu ya Tanzania. So I have this the sample book, right? This is the book, right? It's color, you see. To be written chemistry for 1 and 2 students books, Tanzania Institute of Education, and this is TAYAI new syllabus, right? And then this is the front view, right? This is the back view. If you open this book, very interesting, you find that presenting different concepts, and many of these concepts you find that they are kind of practical. So if you have devices, you can use it to learn chemistry practically. So for example, that this is the nature of matter. And then you find that, let's say that this is the kind of the set of an experiment. You see, experiment 7.4 to prepare a compound of sulfur and iron. So then these are the procedures. Experiment 7.4. So it's experimental kind of presenting chemistry in form of experiments. So if you have, this is for example a chapter of oxygen. See, so this is the diagrams, preparations of oxygen, and then laboratory preparation of oxygen. But this is the experiment 9.2 to prepare oxygens by the decomposition of hydrogen peroxide, right? So these are the steps. And then experiment 9.2 to investigate the properties of oxygen. So these are the how you can investigate the properties of oxygen that you are learning theoretically. You can investigate this in lab in case that you have resources. So it's a very interesting book for Form 1 and Form 2. I do recommend it so that you may have it and enjoy the beauty of it. It is cheap. You can see also, you can go to the descriptions of this video and see how much does it cost, and then you can also order it with a minimum shipping cost. Currently, we can send it locally. We don't have a methodology of sending internationally, right? So this is the second reference book. Okay. So the third reference book for the chemistry, okay, it's a reference book for the chemistry. We call it it's a chemistry, so chemistry for secondary education. That is, yes, chemistry students, that one's okay, chemistry, okay. So the third one, this is for the Form 1 and Form 2. The third one, you have again a book we call what's called the chemistry, right? Chemistry for secondary. Chemistry for secondary schools, and this there are the sum of the answers, right, for secondary school. It means chemistry for ordinary secondary schools. For here we have ordinary, O-level, ordinary secondary school. And here you can find that there are some publishers, right, not some authors, which are not actually even famous, but we can identify this book in the bookstore by the publisher names, which is Oxford. In case you have another reference books, we not see another good reference books along the programs, we'll let you know. Okay, it is what for ordinary, so we call it ordinary secondary schools, is famous with Oxford chemistry. And Oxford chemistry, here we have book 2, you can have book 1, and also you need to have book 2. Because book 1 explaining chemistry for the form 1, and the book 2 explaining chemistry for the form 2. So you should have 2 books, in case that you prefer this one as one of your reference books. Okay? Believe you enjoyed the beauty of chemistry in this general introduction, okay, for the chemistry of Form 1 or pre-Form 1. Again, the same reference book that you need, right? Because you know, teachers, they used to write these reference books in our joining instruction, but you don't know in detail what do they mean. So I don't have a sample of that chemistry for ordinary secondary school, but we have also in a bookstore, so you can order it online. And then the first reference book for chemistry is called a new, right? A new certificate. A new certificate. A new certificate chemistry. A new certificate chemistry by A. Holiness, means this Hausa. Holiness and John Lambert. John Lambert. This is the first referencing chemistry book for Form 1 and the Form 2. The goodness of this book, simply, this book is famous during our times of learning chemistry in O-level, and even nowadays. This book in Tanzania is still famous with the names of Lambert. So it means that if somebody will come and ask you, oh, go to the bookstore, can I buy, how much does it cost you for the Lambert chemistry? However, that the name of the book is A New Certificate in Chemistry by A. Holness and John Lambert. So that's the name of the book. Okay? So a very good book. Actually, if you have this book, it's a kind of the large volume, or the way it's the size it is. I don't have a sample of it. I could show you. But you have to understand that this is the kinds of the good book. And in case you have this book, then you find that you have chemistry for the Form 1, Form 2, Form 3, and Form 4. So it's explaining many topics in O-level education, right? So that the point that you have to make sure that you get in your mind. Again, we have some other reference material, which is number 5 and 6. So you have to stay connected when we be continuing. So we have again the first reference, the 5th reference book. This is number 5, and this 5th reference book, we recommend also students to use online, or we call it the internet. So you can use online or internet books according to the syllabus. That should have a syllabus beside you and materials. So online is full with syllabus, with chemistry books for ordinary level, and also with chemistry materials for Form 1 and even Form 2, Form 3, and Form 4. And then the 6th reference material, we say that chemistry notes, and that chemistry notes from the Form 1 to Form 4, right? From Form 1 to Form 4, should have also chemistry notes, okay? from Form 1 to Form 4. And these chemistry notes have been prepared by Sir Olenjolai Moko TAYAI, who is teaching you right now. Prepared by Sir Olenjolai Moko TAYAI, was single, right? The first versions at this time, right? So then again we say that, so these are a list of, you can leave just number 7. You can even yourself also look and as a reference book for chemistry Form 1. So just to translate everything is simple, kwamba kwa ajili ya kutafsiri kuna kitabu cha pili cha rejea kinachoitwa chemistry kidato cha kwanza na cha pili ambacho kimeandaliwa na Taasisi ya Elimu ya Tanzania, ambacho kinatumika vizuri kwa ajili ya kujifunzia chemistry katika elimu ya kidato cha kwanza na cha pili pia. Una kitabu kingine cha rejea kinachoitwa chemistry kwa ajili ya shule za O level na mwandishi ni mwingine, lakini aliyekipublish maana kwamba aliyekichapa mchapaji Oxford University Press. Okay? Lakini ambacho kuna vitabu utatakiwa kuwa na vitabu viwili sasa, ambao ni book 1 pamoja na book 2. Kitabu cha kidato cha kwanza na kidato cha pili. Lakini pia unaweza kutumia manake new certificate, manake nasema manake cheti nasema kwamba cheti kipya cha chemistry ambacho maandishi ni A. Holness na John Lambert. Japokuwa kwamba kipindi chetu tunaposoma chemistry tabiki lilijulikana sana kama Lambert, na hata hivi sasa ndivyo hali halisi ilivyo. Manake wengi wanakimbia kama Lambert, kama vile wanavyojua ni Oxford, wakati Oxford sio maandishi, ni mchapaji. Lakini pia unaweza kutumia mtandao wa internet kwa ajili ya kupata vitabu mbalimbali vya kemia na material mbalimbali. Lakini lazima uwe na syllabus, kwa sababu kwenye mtandao wa internet utakutana na chemistry ya dunia nzima, manake ya O level, ya ngazi ya manake ya sekondari, ngazi ya sekondari ya dunia nzima, manake ya kila nchi, ambayo inaweza isifanane pia na kwetu ya Tanzania. Lakini reference pia au rejea, kitabu kingine cha rejea au material ya kurejea ni material ya notes na kemia kidato cha kwanza mpaka cha 4 ambazo nimeandaa mimi mwenyewe na nitakuwa nazitumia kukufundishia wewe kwenye kila mada ambayo ndio ipo hapa. Hasa nimekuachia na namba 7 ujaze, utafute pia kitabu kingine kizuri cha rejea cha chemistry manake kwa ajili ya kuweza kujifunza chemistry. Kwa utaweka pia kwa namba 7. So let me go to B. B, I told you that the next group of books, reference books and materials, is called the QA. Q stand for question, A stand for answer. Q manake nasema baada ya swali, na hii hapa ni jibu. Question note books and note and materials. Right? And the materials. And materials. Right? For the Form 1, for chemistry Form 1. Manake nini maana, what are the questions and answers book? These are the books which actually are teaching you a particular concepts of chemistry, but not by using descriptions that maybe what is small concept, right? So what is the importance of small concept in chemistry? What the general formula of small concept? So it will be teaching you in terms of questions and answers. So mean that you find that it asks you questions, or it asks you at the training or the learning process start with questions. And there's not too much descriptions, because the answer will be focusing on the questions which have been asked. So it's quite different from what in textbook. Vitabu vya manake vya QA ni vitabu ambavyo vinavyofundisha pia maarifa ya chemistry au elimu ya chemistry, lakini kwa kutumia njia ya kuuliza swali na kujibu swali lilokuwa limeulizwa, lakini si kimaelezo kama vile vitabu vingine. So here I have 2 reference, right? I have 2 reference. I have also number 8, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, work the examples and problems in O-level chemistry by Lambert. Thank you, God. So number 8, you said that work the examples. Let me give you the number 8, and number 7. Then number 8 will be your homework. So number 7, you can use also, you can have a book called Work the Example. Work the example. Okay, mifano iliyofanywa. Right? Work the examples. Work the examples. good examples, and problems in O level. And the problems in O level chemistry. In O level chemistry. And the answer is who? By Lambert. So the answer is Lambert. So Lambert again said, no, this is not enough. Let me provide another book. So number 8, I leave the blank. So you'll mention for me. Number 9, in case of questions and answers, books or materials, the first reference is past papers. Good students should make sure that he or she has past papers. And these past papers, I would like just to mention, to be specific. March midterm testing past paper that has been done some of the years before you, midterm testing, right? And also the next is called the terminal exam. Terminal exam, should have past paper for the terminal exam of chemistry, right? And also the next level is annual exam, right? Annual exam, double N. Annual exam, right? Annual exams, past paper of 8. Yeah, for the form 1, it will be enough. The form 2, we just recommend even some other for more copy, more credit, whatever. But for the form 1 and form 1, this is enough. We can have this one. But also you can have what midterm testing. Yeah, for the form 1, you can have midterm testing, right? Midterm testing, which is called September midterm testing. Excuse me, September midterm testing. September midterm test. September midterm what? Test. Test 1 and whatever. So for the form 1, at least this will be enough for you to have auto refer it. The form 2, we add also some more reference materials. Also, we recommend that for the form 1 also to have what? Form 2 chemistry review book, right? Form 2 chemistry review book. This is number 10. Form 2 chemistry. It will be the last one, right? Chemistry, Form 2 chemistry review book, right? And then this one has been written has been prepared by, it has questions and answers 2000 back by Mark Daniel and Lee and who? And Daniel and Hermes Daniel. Okay? So this one, it has been written as question and answers, right? From 2003, so it has past papers up to 2019, right? And then also it has been written by who? By Hermes Damian, right? And also another one is who? So another one is called the Mark Daniel. So it contains exams for 16 years, Mark Daniel. So because this Form 2 exam comprises questions from Form 1 and Form 2, so that's why that we need an O-level students to have it at the beginnings of the learning process. So once you cover maybe a certain topic called Introduction of Chemistry, you can check how the questions of next exam, Form 2 next exams are asking on that particular topic. So let me translate just for you. Kuna kitabu kinachoitwa, manake unaweza pia ukatumia notes za rejea ambazo nazoziandaa mimi, kidato cha kwanza mpaka cha 4, tutakuwa natumia kufundisha kadri ambavyo unavyoendelea na elimu hii ya mtandaoni. Lakini pia unaweza kutumia kitabu kingine kinachoitwa worked examples, manake mifano iliyofanywa na maswali kwa ajili ya O-level chemistry, na mwandishi ni Lambert. Lakini niache namba 8 ili wewe ujaze pia nafasi na wewe utafute kitabu kimoja hapo cha rejea cha textbook. Tukija hapa, manake kwenye vitabu hivi vya rejea vya maswali mtakiwa kuwa na past paper, manake mitihani iliyopita ya midterm test March kwenye shule yako, kwenye shule za jirani, terminal pia, manake terminal exams, mtihani wa terminal, manake wa mwezi wa 6, annual exams, mtihani wa mwezi wa 12 wa kidato cha kwanza, September midterm test, manake natakiwa pia kuwa nayo. Kwa ajili ya kidato cha kwanza, sio mbaya ukiwa na hii, hapo pia hukatazi kuwa na form 2, lakini ni vizuri ukaona mahali pa kuanzia. Alafu kingine kinaitwa form 2 chemistry review questions and answers kuanzia mwaka 2003 mwaka 2019, na waandishi ni Hermes Damian pamoja na Mark Daniel. Ni kitabu kizuri sana ambacho kinakupa au ndani yake kina maswali ya mtihani wa taifa kuanzia mwaka 2003 mpaka 2019, na pia sio tu maswali peke yake, lakini pia ameweza kuyatafutia majibu kwa maswali na majibu. Sawa, kwa kitabu kizuri. So nataka nikuonyeshe hii kitabu, manake ndio hiki hapa, ninacho sample yake. Unaweza pia ukaoda kwa njia ya mtandao nchi yote kutoka ukakipata mkoa wote wa Tanzania. Kwa hiki ndio kitabu kinachoitwa Form 2 Chemistry Review. Kwa hii nini? Manake hii ni moto, manake asamba manake ni moto au unaita kwamba Bunsen burner. Sawa? Hii ni fire triangle, ni pembe tatu ya moto unavyotokea. Hii ni maandalizi ya oxygen ambayo ni topic ya kwanza kabisa kidato cha pili. Hii ni toxic, manake ni kwenye mambo ya uzimaji wa moto au kwenye mambo ya maabara. Ukiona alama hii manake ni kitu ambacho ni hatari. Kwa hii ndio muonekano wa mbele, ndio muonekano wa nyuma. Kwa ndani yake manake hatua ya kwanza kabisa, sehemu ya kwanza ina notes. Sawa? Ina summary notes. Manake notes kwa ufupisho ya topic mada za form 1 na za kidato cha kwanza na cha pili. Kwa mfano, introduction to chemistry ndio topic ya kwanza ya chemistry, sawa, kidato cha kwanza. Kwa hiyo ndio hii hapa ambayo nimesogeza kwenye lenzi. Kwa hizo ndio topic za kidato cha kwanza mpaka kidato cha pili. Kwa hiyo ndio hizo topic zote ziko jumla 18. Okay, kwa hiyo na sehemu inayofuata ni ya maswali ya mitihani. So for example, hiyo inakuwa notes, chemical questions, ask them base. Haya, manake hapo kwa mfano huu ni mtihani wa mwaka 2006. So for instance, this is the example. Okay, that is 2006. Okay, section A. So you see, those are the questions. But again, the next page is to find that solution for it. So this is part of what? This is the one of the page that's solving a particular questions just in this sequence. See? So that is. So let me just present the book in English. So this is the book that called it Form 2 Chemistry Review. This is the Bunsen burner, and these are the different colors. This is the fire triangle. This is the toxic, right? It means that we call laboratory symbols and signs. This is what preparation of oxygen. This is the beaker. This is the pipette. This is the measuring cylinder. You see? So it's very interesting. This is Buret, question and answers 2003, and this is the back view. So the first part explaining this chemistry summary notes, Form 1 and Form 2. So let me bring close to the lens, right? So these are the topics, list of the topics which give the summary notes for the Form 1 and Form 2. Okay. So again, the next page you find that presenting the questions. For example, that this is 2006 question paper for NECTA Form 2. So you see the questions, you can read them, so you can pause the video and read them the way they are. They are multiple choice. Again, in next pages, you find also you have solution, right, on the particular, on those questions. So you see here that this is the one or some of the pages of solving word problem in chemistry, right? So enjoy it. You can order it. You can go to the descriptions. How much does it cost? And what the shipping cost. We can send it to in any regions of the United Republic of Tanzania, so you may enjoy the beauty of chemistry for the form 1. So that is the last button. That because always want to tune you that always we leave the homework for you. So you have number 11. So number 11 we leave a blank for you, right? So number 11 we leave a blank for you. Fill again another questions and answers book. However, that even this one, this number 7 might be in this part, but or out. The issues you should have or you should know that content. So if everything is okay or you have any questions about reference books and materials, don't hesitate yourself to ask in the comment sections, and then we'll try our level best to help you. So join me in the last part when I'm going to mention topics or chapters of chemistry for the Form 1, right? Okay, so let us proceed with the next part, which is the last part for this general introductions of chemistry, and we'd like to begin with for the Form 1. And this part is, I would like to give you a list of the chapters, right, according to the new syllabus, chapters or topics of 40 of Form 1 chemistry, according to the new syllabus, which is known as chemistry syllabus for ordinary secondary school, now for the secondary education from 1 to Form 4. Okay, so and the first topic in chemistry for the Form 1 is called the introduction, right? So topics in Swahili means that mada or chapters means that sura, okay? Na sura ya kwanza kwenye chemistry ita introduction of chemistry, utangulizi wa kemia, right? Introductions of 40 of chemistry. That's the first chapter. Then sura ya pili is called the safety. Safety manake ni usalama wa maabara wa mwanafunzi akiwa iko maabara. So safety, right? And then after you have understood the topic of safety, then we'll teach about basic chemistry apparatus and its uses. Basic chemistry apparatus, maabara apparatus, and its uses. So that is the chapter. And the first chapter, for this scenario, for this case, we have heat sources and flames. We are going to teach about heat sources. Say heat sources. This is the way that we enjoy the beauty of chemistry, and the flames. So here we say that safety usalama, basically chemistry apparatus, vifaa vya maabara na matumizi yake. Heat sources, vyanzo vya moto, tuseme ya vyanzo vya moto pamoja na flames. Okay? Fifth topic is called the scientific procedures. Yes, the scientific procedures. Yes, scientifically. The scientific procedures. The scientific procedures. Hatua za kisayansi. Right? That's the fifth topic of chemistry. Then the sixth topic is nature of matter. Nature of matter. So nature of matter. At the sixth topic. Nature of what? Nature of matter. Then the seventh topic for chemistry Form 1, right? It's called elements, mixtures, and compounds. I will teach you about elements, say elements. I will teach you about mixture. And also teach you about compounds. What do they mean? Compounds. So nature of matter, manake asili ya mada. The scientific procedures hatua za kisayansi. Elements, manake ni element, na mixture, manake ni mchanganyiko, na compounds ni mchanganyiko. Mchanganyiko wa kemikali, manake mixture mchanganyiko wa kifizikia, na compound ni mchanganyiko wa kemikali. The last chapter for the Form 1 is called Air and the Combustion. Air and combustion. Air and what? Combustion. Air and the combustion. So those are the 8 topics of chemistry Form 1. The first one is called Introduction of Chemistry. Second is called the Safety. Third, basic chemistry apparatus and its uses. Fourth is called the sources and flames. Fifth is called the scientific procedures. And the sixth is nature of matter. Seventh is elements, mixture, and compounds. And this one, number 8, is air and water combustion. So it means that we have 8 topics for the chemistry Form 1. So you have to make sure that you pray God to help us to make sure that we cover all of these 8 topics. And then you enjoy the beauty of chemistry, right? So I'd like to say that this is the end of these sessions of general introductions of chemistry for the Form 1. I thank God who have been with me since before even I was born and even now, and even during the preparations of this session of the day, He was with me. I thank you also who have taken the times and joined me and enjoyed the beauty of chemistry and listening a lot of information from me. So may God bless you abundantly. And then I would like to invite you in the next session now, because this is session 00. Believe me that there is session 01. And again, another thing is, because sometimes I record a long video, and hence I know that many students cannot manage to take a long video. So I used to break the video into small slices, small parts. But for example, I call it, that is session 1, right? So I know that I provide the, okay, so for instance, that is session 1. So then to explain about all the information for the Form 1. So then I would like to invite you, because this is session 00, so we have 01A, 01B, you see 02A, 02B. So you still have a lot of things that we have to cover together. Please don't forget about the initial procedures that I have told you, so that you might do it before even proceeding onto another video lecture. So I'd like to thank you, may God keep you, and then let us meet again in the new program, right? In the new sessions that we're gonna be together. So may God bless you and stay safe.